Yes, welcome back. Brighton Tejechi, the barrister. We are still under criminal procedure, and for today we want to talk about what we call jurisdictions. Jurisdiction, this is the power of the court to try a case. Not every case is tried in any court they're going through, but there must be those stipulated cases or stipulated courts to try the case they are supposed to try. For example, murder, capital offenses, they are tried in high court, and these small claims they are tried in magistrates. Uh, as you're going to see, the capacities or the powers of courts to try cases as we go far. So now we have to talk about section 4 of Penal Code Act, uh, which gives Ugandan courts to extend in every part of Uganda. Now, every part of Uganda has uh, what we call jurisdiction or has what we call courts, and these courts are established to try cases, and those cases must be committed in Uganda, but except treason. Why? There is no way you can tell someone that you committed theft in countries like Rwanda, then that you are going to be tried in Rwanda. But for treason, once you commit treason, even if you are not in Uganda, you can be brought and be tried in the courts of Uganda. But that person must be a citizen or a person ordinarily resident in Uganda, which means if any crime committed in Uganda can be investigated and tried in Ugandan courts. So that's what it means. Any case committed in Uganda can be tried in courts of Uganda, except treason. Treason, when you were outside the country, you can be brought back and be tried in the courts of Uganda. That's what the section means. So now let's look at the aspects of jurisdictions, all kinds of jurisdictions. They are categorized into aspects. Now we have the territorial jurisdiction. For territorial jurisdiction, this talks about the cases committed in Uganda, that only cases committed in Uganda are tried in Ugandan courts, as we have seen. But however, where the case is committed outside Uganda, we have seen any case committed outside Uganda, then you shall be brought back. But these are special cases like treason. You shall be brought back and you will be bound with territorial jurisdiction or the courts inside Uganda. Now we have the local jurisdiction. The local jurisdiction, now the question is whether the alleged offense was committed within the local limits of the jurisdiction of the court. Now, it is very hard for you to commit an offense in Uguru, then you are brought to be tried in Kampala. It is very hard. The local jurisdiction means that you will be tried in that stipulated place or in the area of where you have committed that offense. You have committed an offense in Uguru, then you must be tried in courts in Uguru. That's what it means. So the general rule is every offense must be tried by courts within the local limits of the jurisdiction where it was committed, and this was stipulated under section 31 of Magistrate Court Act. Yes, the case is Uganda versus Wadley and others. An accused person found outside area where the offense was committed to be sent to the court having territorial jurisdiction over the offense, or unless if the that person or if that is authorized by the law. If the law says that you can be brought, you saw where I can give you the scenario of the case of Akelo Onyum, where he was tried at the, but again he was tried at the local jurisdiction because it's where he committed, it is where he committed the crime. However much he wasn't put in the, like in the building, the court building of that area, he was tried at the crime scene. Just they wanted to show, they wanted to portray what we call the the they wanted to portray what we call fair and justice to the community, to show that they can try someone where the whole world, the entire community is watching that person. So for that, now we have to go ahead and we see the powers to try cases. So any presiding officer handling the case must first ask himself whether he has power over the same case. So once you find you're in court, the first question to be raised, or the judge must raise to himself, is does he owns the jurisdiction or the powers? Does he owns the powers to try or to preside over the same case? So when we come back, we shall see the powers of each and every court: the magistrate court, grade 1, the high court, the supreme court, the court martials, and we shall that is the following topic we have to talk about. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Brighton Digestion. I always urge you to subscribe, share with friends. Let's simplify the law topics basically. Thank you.